So just going through and looking at each of these, I see that there is an ending coming up for you. And this could be related to that full moon in Aries that we have October 5th, because full moons usually mean culminations, completions, things that are ready to be released, things that have served their purpose, and things that are like this rose here, things that have come to their full fruition and then pass away. So this usually means that there's something that you're going to need to cut the cords on or clear away to make room for new life. And usually death means a transformation of some sort. So I usually see it as cutting the old rose so that you can take the seeds from that rose and plant a new one, so that you can allow that process of life to begin again and renew. But this cycle is completing. Something is going to be ending for you at the beginning of October. Again, that could be right around October 5th, because that full moon is saying, okay, it's time to release. Especially maybe any beliefs regarding your home, regarding what home means to you. This may be letting go of old beliefs about what, or old definitions about what home is. It can be letting go of old parental things. That's also fourth house energy. And then I see too, you have Queen of Cups here, and she's kind of looking on death here. So this is a card of emotional stability, emotional fulfillment. Queen of Cups sometimes can represent a water sign. So it potentially could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that can help you through this. She is usually someone who comes from a place of the heart. She's very intuitive and loving and compassionate. So this could be either like a mother, a sister, an aunt, a friend, a counselor of some sort that may help you get through this, that may help you release some old, outdated things that need to be cleared out or cleared away in order for you to experience new life. And I'm seeing with this whiteness of the rose, you know, there's some sort of purification potentially that's going on here. I'm seeing some sort of gift that's being given from this emotional queen, because she's got these pearls of wisdom, especially as they relate to the heart. And there may be some sort of letting go of whatever this old scene in the background is. It may be a city, it may be bushes, it may be nature, it may be an old land. I'm not sure what it represents for you, Capricorn, but I'm seeing this as you moving on from something related to the home and or old, your upbringing potentially, and that this Queen of Cups can be someone who can help you through that. There is a little bit of worry or anxiety that I'm seeing here in ending this cycle. These nines here, nines represent the end of a cycle as well. So the Nine of Swords along with the Nine of Wands is telling me that you're wrapping something up, but that you're having a little bit of anxiety about it. That may be why leaning on someone who is a water sign or who embodies this Queen of Cups archetype could be really helpful for you. She's there to help. She's on your side. She can help you foster this transformation, because Nine of Swords means kind of what the card depicts as being bound up, a little bit of tension or anxiety. And this means overthinking things, too many thoughts. And it means like of the thoughts that you have, it's tripling them, turning 3 thoughts here that you may have into 9 thoughts. So instead of going in circles in your head or creating more anxiety that just binds you up, Capricorn, see if you can take the example from someone who is a Queen of Cups to become emotionally stable, become emotionally full, to sort of commune with all that is. And you're going to be expanding your social network anyway. Friends and family is really, there's a great benefit to you in that arena, especially after October 10th. So, you know, you take that support, lean on that support. It may help you through any anxiety that you're having or any help you might need in letting go of this old cycle that's wrapping up. In the middle of the month, You may be doing some hard work. This is 10 of Wands, which means carrying a heavy load. And maybe carrying more than is your share. This is usually a card of feeling overwhelmed or overburdened. And again, I'm seeing this card, High Priestess, very similar to Queen of Cups in that she relies on her intuition and her inner knowing. She kind of sits back and listens. This is really going to serve you, getting quiet, listening into what you know is true, receiving the information, just sort of accessing that inner voice that's kind of quiet. That's going to help you stay grounded and stay emotionally level through any of these challenges that you might be going through. It appears in the middle of the month too with Five of Coins, there may be something that looks like a loss. Five of Coins is usually some sort of loss or feeling left out in the cold, feeling a need to be nurtured or nurturing someone else. That's also in line with the Queen here. So it may be that you're providing the nurturing to someone else or that you're receiving it. You're in a place where you might need some help or some comforting. But with both of these cards surrounding this, and by the way, also a financial reward coming up towards the end of the month, it's saying you may just need to keep your focus on the spiritual world rather than the physical world, because that's where in this building here, whether it's a church or a mosque or a synagogue, it's this building where the spiritual world is always available to us. It's where the warmth is. It's where the nurturing is. And you can see this woman with her head wrap has come from this building to nurture the person who feels left out in the cold, who feels that they've experienced some sort of loss. So both of these cards being spiritual cards surrounding this say, keep your focus on your inner knowing, your intuition, connect with your heart. That's really going to be a place of sustenance and nurturing for you, especially if you are experiencing anything like that hardship around the middle of the month, because 10 of Wands can feel very heavy and 5 of Coins can feel like, oh, I can't do this. I'm struggling. High Priestess says, we've been down that road and back before. She looks at things very black and white. You can see in the pillars here. She's very even-handed. It's neither good nor bad. It's just how it is. And she has the knowledge of how to get through things. She knows that things go in cycles. Things go up and things go down. That everything is transitory and temporary. So let that inner knowing help calm you and ground you if you feel like you're experiencing any sort of hardship in the middle of the month. Again, rely on this Queen of Cups. She's like this tender, loving mother energy. And again, that could be a friend, a sister, even a brother, any water sign person who embodies this. They're really going to help you sort of, I keep hearing the word midwife through this process. And 9 of Wands in reverse can sometimes say, I don't feel like I can survive it, especially with this card combined here. There may be something that you feel like you can't survive through, Capricorn. It's like a struggle that brings you to your feet, potentially. And 9 of Wands, because it's the survivor card, in reverse, it's saying, like, I don't know if I can survive this anymore. I don't know if I can I don't know how many more times I can get knocked down and keep getting back up. But this energy is here for you. This guy is the guy who's strong regardless. I always call this the cool hand Luke card because he keeps getting knocked down and he keeps getting back up. He survives through anything. And there's also a Buddhist saying that I usually mention when I see this card, which is fall down 7 times, stand up 8. So what it means is that regardless of what's coming at you, you always have the renewal of that inner knowing that you're going to make it through. It may feel challenging. There's something going on that's challenging you here, but you do have the resilience, Capricorn. You Capricorns are tough. So the only thing that causes us to be in reverse is fear, doubt, or resistance towards your knowingness of your ability to survive and succeed and get back up again. So what I'm really getting here is that if you experience anything that does present as hardship or burdens, carrying too much, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like a loss or like you need to survive something, there's this beautiful, gentle, almost divine energy that says, I'm almost getting like Mary Magdalene energy that says, let it be, let it access this gentle peace within. You always have that available. And that's another message within this card, is that, this peace, this comfort, this nurturing is always there for you. That light is always radiating. You just have to take your focus off of the physical, mundane world and go inside where it's warm. It's always there. So that's what I'll say. If you experience anything like that mid-month, receive help, receive nurturing, receive the care and compassion that is there for you, either through another person or through your own inner knowing or through spiritual connection to the spiritual world or the divine. At the end of the month, nice things are happening if you're open to them, if you're willing to receive them. Both Ace and Magician are initiating energies. And Ace is always a new beginning. And Magician is card 1. So that's initiating, beginning, action. This is the first card of the major arcana. The Fool precedes it, but that's card 0. So that's like potential energy. This is when something comes into being, comes into form. And Ace of Cups, as you can see, it's like your cup runneth over. It means a new beginning in terms of the heart. You can also see this dove of peace here. It's like the universe is trying to hand you something that fills your heart. New joy, new passion, new love. It's even revelation or enlightenment. That's what this lotus represents here. So it's a new peace, a new joy. And because it's an ace, it's a new beginning in terms of the heart. But because it's in reverse, there's like a doubt that you can receive this, or thinking, that's not coming for me, or that someone's handing me this cup and I'm not sure if it's for me or not. This is inviting you to receive it and saying, there's peace here. There's love, there's joy, there's passion, there's creativity. All this new energy of the heart. I'm really getting a sense of renewal here. If you can just kind of make it through this. And if you look at this sort of axis, these are heart cards. And this is a card of real balance and stability through getting quiet. So connecting with your heart this month is going to be really helpful for you, Capricorn. And I'm kind of getting that this is around the 19th, because that's when you have your new moon in Libra, which is about balance. That's your 10th house. So if there's something regarding your career, this could be a new beginning of a job that you just love, but you've got some doubts that you might need to remove first to access this. And this says you can make it happen. Magician says abracadabra, I make it so. This is personal power, focus, concentration. Magician creates results that he wants through applying his absolute focus. And you Capricorns are good at that. Focusing on one goal, single-mindedly, and making it happen. It's taking the gifts from the divine and bringing them down here into life on earth and saying, I see it in front of me. I'm taking ideas from the etheric realm, and through my focus and concentration and unyielding application of effort, I make it so. This is the I am card. So is there any doubt, fear, or resistance, Capricorn, that you have towards the end of October, that you're doubting your own capabilities, your own strength, your own magic, your own ability to manifest things, to create the results that you'd like to see? Both of these cards are showing up for you, and I'd like to invite you to embrace them. Ace of Cups, it's going to fill your heart, full of passion, full of joy, new love potentially. You can create this for yourself, but you have to believe in it. So I'm going to say around October 19th, I'm going to challenge you to ask the question, what is it that I'm doubting? Why am I doubting my abilities to create what I want? These are, this is card number 1 and number 2. This is very masculine energy. It's creative. It's active. This is very receptive energy. She listens and she waits and she receives. So between the two of these, you could actually look at this as like electricity. It's basically like this is electrical energy and this is magnetic energy. And when those two combine, it's very forceful. So, there's something available to you that has a lot of power if you are willing to harness it, Capricorn, especially towards the end of the month. I'm really just giving a sense that you need to believe that you have this power and not give in to anything of feeling like I'm overburdened, I've had this loss, I'm left out in the cold, I keep getting knocked down, have to keep getting back up. There's a quiet voice inside of you that says, nope, that's the old story, I'm headed here. But you really have to believe it to let it in. And then the end of the month brings you fantastic things. It looks like you do get through it, Capricorn, because you've got 10 of coins, which is the most amount of coins that appear on a card. This is return on investment. This is financial reward for having made good decisions over time. This is like an inheritance. It's a big stack of money that comes in, and it's security. It's stability. These are almost opposite cards. 5 of coins means loss. 10 of coins means gain. So whatever looks like a loss here may end up being just part, you can see the 5 coins on one of these flags, part of what you end up getting double back. So again, you may just need to work on letting something go, and you end up getting rewarded with twice as much. If you can access your ability to create, your ability to receive this new passion, joy that is wanting to come in for you. And then it's time to celebrate. I mean, this is 3 of Cups. This is celebrating with your friends, with your family, with like-minded people. I sometimes see this as a group of artists that are celebrating their own creativity. You bring this one to the table. This is your Ace of Cups. And then each of these people bring their own cup, and then it's celebration and laughter and support. But you just need to connect with your own version of that, believing in your ability to produce results, believing in your ability to have it. This is the I am card again. So I am capable, I am receiving this, I am doing it, and it produces great results. 10 of coins, financially rewarding, stabilizing, and celebrating with like-minded people. I'm actually getting that for some of you, this is celebration by others. With Jupiter having just moved into your 11th house of network and audience and community, I'm actually getting that this could be other people celebrating you, Capricorn. So good things coming in. You just got some challenges in terms of your beliefs and your sure-footedness. Capricorns are usually very sure-footed because you climb the mountain. You're the symbol of the mountain goat. But if you doubt that, that's when you make a misstep. That's when you don't access your own power. So I'm going to say really in the middle of the month, maybe even write down some of your goals. I'm seeing the scroll on her lap. And if you can get clear about what it is you'd like to accomplish, and again, listen to that small voice within. She knows the answer. You may have a better time letting go of this old cycle and receiving in this one. You're going from death, which is the end, to one, which is new beginning, especially coupled here with the ace, new beginning that fills your heart. She's the bridge to that. So I'm going to say, listen, get quiet, write down those goals, write down the things that you know, maybe even just write down facts that help you towards that remind you of your capability and your power. It may even just be writing down accomplishments, everything that you've been working hard on, There's good stuff coming here at the end. You've also, not only with these 9s of wrapping up the cycle, but also with both of these 10s, that is like the finality. So you're releasing something old. You can receive some help and some nurturance with that. If you experience any hardship or feeling like I just can't do this anymore, write down the things that you know and get quiet and listen in. And then you've got some access to new initiating energy here that produces some beautiful results, Capricorn.